Hey everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warramai First Nations people and huge welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Now I do realise I have said that a little bit slower because it was brought to my attention that I just rattle it off and it may not be understandable. So anyhow, thank you for joining me today. Ice cream in my coffee this morning. We are gearing up for a week-long heat wave. Oh, yay, in Australia. As I roll my eyes, I'm a winter bunny. Even on the coast here, we are literally 50, 100 metres from the ocean here. We're looking at 34 degrees on Saturday, 93 in Fahrenheit, and there are parts of Australia that are going to be hitting in their 50s, 50 degrees Celsius, which is over 120 Fahrenheit. So yes, summer has arrived. Okay, well, I'm going to have a quick look at, one of my lovely viewers asked me to have a look at Brittney Spears. What cards do I want? I might use my Light Seers card for this reading. Yes, I do read on non-political. It's just the political seems to be overtaking us at the moment on all aspects. But I'm going to have a look at Brittney Spears. There was a report that came out that she has confirmed, or her PR team have confirmed, that there was a move to have another intervention with her due to concerns about her mental health, and this was involving her husband, her friends, and some family members as well. So Brittney at 41, what I'm really, when I looked at this question, so apparently she has since met with her health expert, sorry about the wobble on my table, and the intervention has been cancelled. What I really got with Brittney, I don't know if there's some bipolar there or something, but the feeling I really got with young Brittney is that because she has been in the spotlight for so long, famous for so long, wouldn't trade places with her for quids, that she really doesn't know who to trust, who her friends are. I mean, I know she's married, he seems like a nice guy, but there's just always this element of facade that I'm getting with her. So we know that she had the intervention that was a real betrayal by her father for a long time. Yeah, what's throwing out at me is the Nine of Wands, which is setting up boundaries and standing firm, holding the flame of passion and creativity. So this is Brittney in her defiance at the moment, but she's really had to set up very firm boundaries around herself to protect herself, because she doesn't know who she can truly trust. Who is her friend because of who she is? I don't even think she knows who she is at this point in time, because wasn't she Mickey Mouse Club or something? I mean, she's been in the spotlight since she was, I'm going to say, a babe in arms, incredibly young. I don't even think Brittney knows who she is. And that's a scary place to be in. So I'm going to have a look at the energies around Brittney Spears. I don't know a lot about her. Oh, prickly, sorry. With this energies around her, I don't know a lot about her. I know a couple of her songs, not really my generation. I was a Duran Duran, Spandau Ballet, Loverboys, Aha era. Fabulous era in music, by the way. Go exploring it. But let me have a look. Let me have a look. Brittney Spears, her energy, where she is at this time. I'm just feeling a beautiful energy with her, but it's a very, if I say it's an elusive fairy type, nymph type energy, it's a beautiful energy, but it's also almost like an ether energy that she's trying to grab hold of. Okay, let's have a look. Young Brittney, King of Pentacles. Okay, as the signifier, this is those trying to control her money, seeing her as a money, seeing her as a, I'm going to say money pit, but pit is not really the right word. Money mountain. Just, yeah, this is the masculine energy that is surrounding her, that just see her as a form of creating money. But I've also got the wolf here, who was protective, and then the shelves of books, which is the back catalogue of creativity. We'll see where this goes. I'm not sure if this is a positive or a negative for her. But I do like the fact that there is the protective wolf here. Wondering if her husband is stepping into the role of protecting. Let's see where we go with this. And here's Brittney herself, the Queen of Cups. This is what I was talking about when I'm talking about the ethereal energy, the creative energy, the emotive energy, in that she is submerged to her waist in this emotion, but we've also got the air here as well. But she's got something in her cup that has not yet been revealed. So this is the spiritual energy of Brittney. Let's see where it goes. Okay, behind the scenes. Totally not surprised. So this is again her embracing, or her being in her spiritual energy. This is where she's residing at the moment, behind the scenes. But insecurity about those that control her money. Okay, thank you guys. Trying to protect the physical of what she has, who she is, but she's not in the physical. She's, if that makes sense, she's in this energy. Okay, what's going to fall out of this? The moon, and moving on. I don't know if her marriage is going to survive. Purely because she doesn't know who to trust. This is about not knowing who to trust, not knowing who to open up to. And we have this moon energy, again, very emotive, but it is about bringing things to the surface and exposing them to the light. And then we have her moving on, packing up her possessions. This is the Ten of Wands. And coming down from the mountain. She needs some real time out of the spotlight. I hope the media gives it to her. Okay. The karma hanging over at the moment, the Two of Swords. So we've got a crossroads, an intellectual crossroads for her at the moment, where she needs to take the blindfold off and actually make a decision about which path she wants to follow. And the Two of Cups. 2 twos. So it is really about, she is right now, because of this latest planned intervention, she is really at a crossroads where she has to decide her path forward. And she has to decide who she can trust and who is a friend for her as a friend, but also who she is. Okay, outcome for her, Page of Pentacles. Now I'm going to call her young, because to me, even though she's 41, I always envisage Brittney Spears as having youthful energy, but I'm really getting a naivety energy as well. I don't know that she's had a chance to mature past her time as a teenager, basically, but there is this youthful energy bringing forward the Ace of Pentacles, which is about dreaming big and working hard, but new start as well. So what's coming forward for her? Putting up her boundaries and a new start potentially. The Four of Wands. It is exciting messaging coming out, celebratory messaging, but I'm always drawn on this particular card to the fact that the wands, so the wands of passion and creativity, are surrounding the tent with its dark opening. So she's going to have to be really careful that when she is rediscovering herself, or even discovering herself for the first time as to who she is, and I think she is going to step back in regards to that and actually try and work out who the hell she is, that she's not drawn back into this dark, claustrophobic, cloying tent with her creativity, that she remains out in the light. Seven of Wands. Having to, this is about setting up the boundaries. In traditional decks, this is about defending herself. This figure here is sitting in this protective bubble with the wands on the outside. So she's going to have to set up this protection around herself. She's going to have to defend herself. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. This is the reaping what you sow, but in this particular deck it's about planting and nurturing to go forward, planting the seeds to go forward. And then the Queen of Wands, coming forward as a confident, inspirational figure with the new creative energy, with the new passion, with a new outlook on life, and then sharing that with the universe. And then Page of Wands, love that card, bringing forward a message of again, wands very much creativity and passion. With the Page of Wands, lovely card, tossing the wand in the air in celebration. So this is and then we've got Death and Rebirth, authentic reform coming for her. Four of Cups, which is about disappointment with what is on offer, but turning your view to look at the one cup that is still full with absolute magic. And then we have the Knight of Wands as well, stepping forward in her strength. Stepping forward in strength. We also have her mental health here, that she does not know who to listen to. She does not know. It's about stealing, does not know, and this is her feeling isolated, the hermit, feeling isolated, having to find her own path. And I'm really getting that it is the first time that she has to find her own path. Okay, despite shuffling here, we have the Nine of Wands on the base again, setting up of boundaries, standing defiant and protective in her passions and her creativity and her planning going forward for the sake of her own independence, her financial independence. She's got to be aware of this devil, this masculine devil energy that's going to try and draw her back in. She will make slow and steady progress forward, and then she will relaunch herself into the spotlight. But she needs this time out. I could keep going on the story with that, but okay, I'll do another spread. I'll do very quickly, and then I'll draw some work your light cards. So that's the energies behind Brittney Spears at the moment. Is the masculine energy, very much doesn't know who she can trust. The fact that she's she herself personally is in the ethereal realm, the emotional realm, not the practical, that she's going to have to, she's at a real crossroads point in her life at the moment about who she can trust, and she has to look at it both intellectually and emotionally. She has to look at it both intellectually and emotionally before she can move forward, but she has to be very careful. She's going to have to protect herself to make sure she doesn't get drawn back in. Okay, show me, Brittney. Past, present, future, show me, Brittney. Yes, I know something has fallen out. I'll have a look at it in a minute. Brittney Spears. I'm getting this is where she's headed. I'll keep going. Oh, interesting cards that have fallen out now that I've glanced down at them. Okay. Show me Brittney Spears. Is that the card? Yes, thank you guys. Okay. The cards that fell out while I was shuffling is again this one. It is the Judgment card, but it is about an awakening, a spiritual awakening. And again we have another Queen, of her coming into these energies of self-protection, of being comfortable where she is, financially secure where she is, taking time out to breathe, protecting herself. This is about protection, self-protection. This is about self-help. Self-health is what I'm after. Her health, her money, but just being, I'm so drawn to the fact that this Queen Queens are very much about compassion, but I love that she is sitting in nature and just taking time, secure in the knowledge of where she is. So that's the challenge that she faces, is to move from this energy into this position. Okay, so let's see where it goes. Base of this reading, the foundation of this reading is her mental health at this stage. Not knowing who she can trust to listen to, but also the fact that people are in her ear going, rah, 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 squawk, squawk, squawk. She needs time out. Like real time out. I'm talking about real time out. Taking herself away to the cabin in the woods, which is really scary. I'm getting it's really scary. I'm getting the feeling that it's really scary, of her taking time out to be with herself, to be in her own company, to work out who she is, and it's really scary for her. But that's what she needs. So at the moment, she is in this stewing in this energy. Okay, in the past, the insecurity about the money. This is the doling out of the money by her father. I don't know if her husband's now moved into this role, but it's insecurity. It's trying to play her cards close to her chest. It's trying to protect what she has. Okay, crowning this reading, Ace of Wands. Love it. So this is the energies that she's moving into. It is a new start. Passion, planning, career, but also opening her spirituality, which is what she really needs to move into, discover who she is. Out of the physical into the spirituality. So this is very much new start for her. Yep. Stepping forward in faith and hope. New start. Setting out on a new journey. Externally for her, another Ace of Pentacles. Love this. Planting the seeds, nurturing, new health start for her, which will also mean a new financial start for her, but just security. Internally for her at the moment, here's this crossroads card internally for her. This is the mental health, intellectual crossroads for her, where she needs to take the blindfold off and actually make the decision. But at the moment she's blindfolded and fighting off these voices at her, these people that are harking at her. But she needs to take the blindfold off. And actually I've just noticed this in this card, is this figure is actually got the hand poised to remove the blindfold. So I think she is actually at a stage of this, the hope and fear, the Seven of Swords, the betrayal, the abuse of power. It is a hope and it is a fear for her that she will be sucked back into this abuse of power energy. Whew. Outcome for her. Three of Wands, love it. A new plan, but look at the freedom in that card. Looking overseas, she may even leave the US for somewhere where she is not instantly recognised. But this is about looking to this distant horizon, looking at the freedom of being on the surfboard, out in the surf. So a new passionate plan that she has brought to fruition. Setting up the boundaries. That's the third time this card's come out for her. It is about her stepping forth in her defiant confidence and setting up those boundaries. She has a choice to make. She is at the point where she's making the choice, but what a beautiful last card for her to end on. The Empress, the birth of something new, the embracing of Mother Earth, the embracing of the emotion, the spirituality, Mother Earth, and then we have this Page of Wands again, the youthful figure celebrating the message that is being brought forward, and then we have the Star of Hope, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So I love these major arcana here, never letting go of her dreams, her real dreams, not what others want for her. And she is in this stage where the wheel is turning for her, where she is going to let go of the darkness. And I'm feeling there is so much darkness even surrounding her now. She's going to work out who she really is. I'm wondering whether this new husband is not going to go by the wayside. I don't know. I might have a read on him. Let me know what your thoughts are. I'm just feeling that she's going to really step back and work out who she is without the crutch of others, is what my boys are telling me. And then she's going to enter this new realm. And then we have the Magician, the manifestation of possibilities, the bringing forward of opportunities for herself to step into herself. And then we have the Ten of Cups. Beautiful card. Family, joy, emotional joy. At the base, which is where she is currently, again we have this Four of Wands, which has got this dark cave. The Six of Pentacles, which is basically is loans and debts and giving and receiving money. And I think she's on a financial string again. My divorce card, Page of Pentacles, so Three of Swords. I think she's really going to shed those that are sucking off her. She's going to step into her own power with this Page of Pentacles, dreaming big and working hard, but it's going to be from a small start as she walks towards this new horizon, away from what is no longer serving her. In her own, she's going to find her own strengths. Actually, while I'm there, sorry, I was going to pop you up. Sorry about that but I'm going to have a quick look with pendulum. Sorry, this went a little bit long. Can I ask a question, please, guys? Can I ask a question? Brittney Spears, her current marriage, is it a positive relationship for her? Her current relationship, her current marriage, is it positive for her? It's a sort of. I'm getting the sort of, a very definite sort of. She is getting something from it, but it's not really. Is this marriage going to last? I'll ask. I was going to ask if they were going to separate, but is this marriage going to stay firm? Are they going to last? Which is why the pendulum started going back and forth for a yes, but I am changing the question. Is her current marriage going to last the distance? Is it going to last the distance? I'm getting a yes. So it's not the husband so much. Is she going to shed the yes-sayers around her? Is she going to shed? That's a yes. So is her husband going to take her away so that she has the space to find out who she is? And that's a yes again. Okay. So this divorce card, thank you, is this divorce card her husband? It's already shifting to a no. Yeah, I'm gonna stop there because I know who this divorce card is. It's not a husband. It's the leeching people around her. Okay, thank you for joining me. That was actually quite a lovely reading for Brittney. I did bring my Work Your Light Oracle cards over in case I needed them for her, but I'm not feeling that I do. It's going to be a period of change for her. She may disappear from the spotlight for quite a while as she works out who she is, and that's what she really needs to do. So thank you for joining me. Love to all. I'll catch you later.